Welcome to this meditation, channeled by Sananda Kumara. Please find a comfortable position with your back straight. Close your eyes and connect with your body. Before we begin, we advise you to set an intention from your heart for this experience. Repeat with me, mentally or if possible out loud. I allow myself to be open to love. I allow myself to be in the present moment. I allow myself to connect with my body. I allow my energy to flow freely. I am here and now. Take 3 deep breaths and get ready. The channeled meditation is about to begin. I wish you a beautiful journey.
How profoundly is your connection? How deeply rooted you are to the present moment, into your body? How long and profound is your commitment to be here? How free you are from expectations and demands to yourself and reality. How can you embrace you and everything inside this manifested reality? How profoundly can you embrace the divine plan unfolding and unfolding and unfolding in your life? How can you become aware of the divine sacred energy that flows through you? Where this energy wants you to go and what wants you to become. How easily are you embracing this flow and how much you fight against it? Why you resist the energies of life in you? What you want to become if you reject yourself so deeply and profoundly you cannot even recognize your true nature? How can you become something entirely different if you don't stop fighting who you are? There is only one reason for struggle, is the fear and demands. The demands of yourself and others upon your form. How can this be? If it can only be the divine in you, if you allow yourself to flow as you are. How other people demands on you can allow the divine to flow. There is only one flow and one demand. Is the demand of the divine. And we can only recognize the divine if there is no more struggle inside. If we stop fighting who we are. In this state of deep, profound recognition, there is the birth of the child of oneness. There is no birth, there is no child or oneness if you remain in denial of who you are and what you want to be. Doesn't matter the costs, as all of them are just illusions created by your mind and your perception of reality. There is only one true cost: the denial of the divine self inside of you, your divine inheritance. You can pretend and fake as much as you want for as long as you want. But no child will come out of you if you pretend. There is only one child we can have, and this is the divine in oneness out of us, out of you. This sacred temple of I Am is the place of the birth of the divine. How can you recognize this? How can you perceive this? How can you become completely and absolutely aware of the divine plan flowing through you all the time? If the divine flows inside of you, you need to recognize it, allow it to become it. As the shadow of non-recognition is the pretense of being, the personality in all its beliefs and ideas about life, never truly recognizing its nature, never really becoming alive, as life flows truly in the divine. How this recognition can become you in your awareness. How can you become the flow of the divine forces inside of you constantly and all the time? This is the allowing. This is the plan of the divine in motion. When all of us allow the divine to flow, the divine is creating. It's our birthright to deny the divine. It's our choice to choose. What do we want to be? This plainful and simple recognition can become your awareness and the gates for heaven, as it is open inside of you all the time, but your lack of recognition prevents you to open this beautiful golden door. As this is the sacred realm inside of you, you are the temple, you are the divine. The sacred realm is all around you and inside of you when you recognize it. So it is no longer necessary to run away from you, but to open the doors. Why to remain in exile? clinging to something that's not you. Why to suffer in pain when we can embrace oneness all together inside? As every friend, woman, wife, husband, all the parents, everything around you is just part of the oneness. There is no point in attachments to prevent you to become the one. Liberate yourself to become one. Be free, as oneness is one inside, not outside. Not clinging and attaching to things that no longer become you, but to be free as you go and open the doors of heaven inside. This is true liberation. Oneness with the self of I am. Here I can become everything and everyone, as I am boundless and limitless in the soul and temple of the divine. How can you become the one? How can we all integrate in this one state? Remember, please, as it is simple, focus your attention in oneness inside. Remember your temple as the divine. Seek not two but one. Regress to the state of perfection and harmony in your temple in the core of your soul. That is a journey that goes deep and deep inside. Progress slowly as you become a one presence, as you understand the beauty of being as one. Out of need, out of desire, you no longer need. You're liberated and complete. In the center is the temple and the door and everything that you ever wished to find. Nothing can be found outside other than mirrors of your projections. As you find oneness within, oneness without, outside of you will also become. Become free of your own small self-dependency. Be free of everything as you go closer and closer and closer to your core, to your center, and exist from this space. Go deep and deep and deep inside the center of your heart. And allow the doors of the temple to be open for you. Recognize all the pain and suffering that may exist in your temple or your soul, the pain of going away from the divine for so long. As you go back to oneness, it's time to let go of this suffering that is no longer defines you. It's time to go back to feeling free in the flow. true source of I am. Only in me can I find recognition, absolution of all the crimes and past life. Only in the suffering can I find the redemption of love, and through love I can open the gates of the divine realm inside. Only in the true recognition of oneness can I become the one divine. How can you be free as one soul and spirit in this realm of existence? How can you allow yourself to become as free and independent as the divine wishes you to be? There is only true freedom and liberation in the arms of the divine. True freedom is the selflessness. Can you be free of the self that you acquired along this existence and all the others before? Can you allow this recognition to sink in your system as you understand the nature of the source as it flows through you? Can you become as free as the divine as you allow this to become? Allow yourself to become transparent as you recognize the flow in you and not the one that shaped it. The flow is the source, not the one who gives it shape. Allow the recognition of the self as a problem that is in the way for your completeness. The selflessness, the end of the idea of me, is a gate that opens the realm of the divine in its complete shape and glory. How can one be free of the self? Is the recognition that the divine has no need for self, as it is boundless and everything is inside of it. How can you allow yourself to become everything and everyone? How can you become oneness? How can the idea of me be in the center and disappear as you flow? I embrace you, I allow you, I recognize you, and I become the one. That is the shape and glory of the divine in everything and everyone and all manifestations. Can you be free of this as you allow this to be? Can you be free of the self as you recognize the self that observes is no longer necessary, is obsolete? This is a profound testament of the divine, when you can be free of your own observation of being free, and this is beyond all understanding of the mind, as it just belongs to the divine. To become the divine is to understand the sentence. That is the truth behind all nature, and you are a part of it. Can you become oneness? Can you understand the true aspect of the divine, my child? Can you become free as the one? As you understand this, you understand all and everything, and you become boundless. You are the soul divine. As I am here and now, I have the door and the opportunity to just be free and boundless of all repetition. Can you just be? Once upon a time I was free, and now I am free again. As I create space for you to understand the true nature, as you can be free inside, as you understand the space of liberation in its form, as you can compress time and space inside this recognition and become oneness all the time in all the spaces of your journey. Please become. From this moment forward, you have the opportunity to be free through I am, as I am here with you. As you become one with me, you are one with the all. If you can recognize the shape of absence, you can be free. How does it feel to have this awareness, to receive these invitations? What energies the Divine Presence brought to your body in the realm of existence? How does it feel, this energy in your center and your core? How can you create space by understanding this? How can you sustain space So not the creations of the mind, of the limit, but the creations of the limitless to become. How can you understand the glory of the divine if you don't create emptiness for it to flow? If you're always overwhelmed by your own thing going on, and all the disturbance and those endless repetitions, how can you become boundless if you're so bounded through your own restrictions and ideas? Become free as you open yourself up to the inevitability of the flow. That is my invitation for today, so you may become the boundless. That is the divine plan as you grow and expand as a form and shape of divine consciousness. So be it, and so it is, as this is my will. In this profound recognition, to create space to something else to flow through me, through you, that only in this space can something new beyond our imagination become. And the emptiness of selflessness as a space for the new to become. Let's embrace this opportunity to be here in our bodies and enjoy the sensation of the presence that brought us the emptiness. Let's perceive how it is to be like this. Let's sense it. It is a very different configuration and shape inside. And in this, the overwhelming presence can show itself. And the beauty can arise. Beauty that is beyond our ability to recognition. We cannot understand with our mind, our humanity, as it is boundless and beyond. Can you become this? Can you allow? Can you be an empty vessel of the divine? Remember that this is now available to you if you recognize it. From From this profound space, let's allow the overflow of energy in this emptiness. Let's evocate from within us, our bones, our spine, from the deepest water in your body, a frequency that was restored to you, the frequency of a new earth, of a new reality. Allow this frequency to be enhanced by a network of tiny crystals all around your body. And the emptiness created, allow this energy to be multiplied thousands and thousands of times all around the globe. As you become empty, you have the power of a bell. There is no sound in a bell that is full of dust, but there is the resonance of beauty in an empty bell. Appreciate the beauty of your emptiness, resonating the light and wonder of the divine in the new earth. Visualize yourself as a huge, gigantic chamber resonating the frequency and the energy of the new earth. Thousands of times multiplied inside of you. So strong. And you're resonating everywhere. Allow the intensity of the new earth to grow and grow and grow, and the sensation is your body becoming more heavy and dense as there is more and more consciousness inside of you. And it's just oneness. You feel everything at the same time. And there is this deep, profound sense of ecstasy, safety. And there is this deep, profound underlying happiness, this excitement, this curiosity, as you know that everything that comes to your life is perfect and aligned. And you are completely detached as the flow is always perfect. You don't need to hold it. Allow this sensation to become bigger and bigger and larger in you and resonating in the bell. And from the profound center of this bell, you can sense the emanations of your heart crystal in the heart temple. You are the pure joy, and this energy is so beautiful and so different from the energy in the system around you. It's a big contrast, but you are so big in this frequency that it is growing and growing and growing. pushing all the energy in the system to this frequency and reality. As all the atoms around you receive the information, now you can perceive this ring of bells that we are together here and in another plane, resonating everywhere together. It's very strong. It gets stronger and stronger and stronger as you ally yourself with the divine intention. Now let's just be in our body and sense. The emptiness is still there. You don't need to fear this. There's beauty. You're a beautiful bell ringing the energy of love. Now please just recognize the pillar of light that comes from the center of the universe. From a golden sphere of light, the sacred consciousness coming down and down and down, embracing everything that you are. Blessing all of your 5 temples, your 5 bodies, and elevating everything, bringing back to divine perfection and order. And goes deep and deep and deep inside the planet, grounding and fully manifesting the new Earth and Gaia. And keeps going to the borders of creation and a sphere that surrounds everything. And from it brings an endless energy to create, and all the blessings of the goddess. As this energy comes spiraling and spiraling and spiraling up as a golden beautiful spiral, crossing the center of earth and blessing it, and coming up and up and up and entering the bottom of our body, elevating everything, cleaning everything. So much joy and life. Coming up and up and up and up and overflowing in your heart temple. Entering inside and blessing everything that is. And you start to shine as a very beautiful and large star. And the spiral keep going up and up and up to the center of your mind, activating and aligning your pineal gland, and keep spiraling and spiraling and spiraling up back to the center of the universe of creation, giving endless energy to the divine consciousness to create and sustain creation, to expand. And in this, you are the one that brings oneness, the singularity, the one that puts an end to division, to duality, to separation. And only in this space of unity and harmony, we become the childs of the divine, and we can take our inheritance to create. And we do this wisely, co-creating with the divine sacred consciousness, allowing all of our creations to be remade and guided by the one consciousness, so that everything that we create brings beauty, peace, harmony, consciousness to all of creation. Let's overflow this co-creation with the divine here and now with our own personal visualizations and decrees. The beauty and simplicity of how we create with our thoughts and emotions, how they translate the frequency of our alignment of what we are bringing to creation. Can you recognize this and use your power consciously, choosing your narrative, how you're going to interpret reality today, how you see the unfolding of events and situations, what will be your inner dialogue. Choose now what emotions you want to see sprout inside of you. And to empower yourself in your creations, visualize you along the day anchoring this beautiful frequency. And in the end of this day, visualize yourself celebrating the joy of your success. If you allow yourself to overflow the divine consciousness in you and create realities of pure beauty, let's together decree out loud. So be it and so it is, as this is my will, the will of divine sacred consciousness, divine sacred presence manifested right here, right now in this earth, through this face and temple of I am. So be it and so it is, so be it and so it is, so be it and so it is. Gratidão.